to her, mixing with the sleepiness hanging inside her like hundreds of cobwebs. She yawned and felt her stomach churn. She had to fight the urge to go back inside and grab a piece of jerky. The longer she waited to eat, the less she needed. Besides, there might be a rabbit. Mama didn't mind if she cooked a rabbit for herself, as long as she kept the fire small and well-tended. And the girl always saved a piece to share later. The clearing and the cabin it held were wedged in a crease between two steep ridges, hidden from sun, wind, eyes. She set off on a narrow track parallel to the east ridge and crossed the creek in two giant steps. The water music trailed after her as she wound south, stepping among knee-high arcs of Solomon's seal, cast in uncertain light from the canopy above, sparse with new leaf and clouded in mist. As she walked, the slopes peeled away from each other, and soon the trees thinned. Umbrellas of May-apples clustered at the bases of the trunks, tip to tip, then seeded to red trillium and foam flower, whose sprays of tiny blossoms reminded her not of foam, but of stars. Using a large black oak as a landmark, the girl found the first runway into the underbrush and checked the snare, adjusting the dangling wire loop. She inspected the other 5 she had set nearby. All empty. Tomorrow, maybe. Her stomach growled. She continued through the woods, casting her eyes across the forest floor. Spotting a patch of wood sorrel, she plucked the stems near the ground and chewed the tender, sour leaves as she went. A group of tall 2-tiered plants caught her eye. Indian cucumber. She dug into the dirt at the base of a narrow stem and extracted a rhizome the shape and length of her finger. She wiped it on her shirt and ate it, relishing the crisp, cool taste. A rifle shot rang out. The girl paused, then smiled. Mama didn't waste bullets, as there were none to waste. Tonight they would have fresh meat. She knew she should wish for a deer, for its size. Let's hope it was a turkey, Ash. Turkey's our favorite. The girl waited by the stream Mama would cross on her way home. Idle and hungry, she ate all the watercress she'd collected to have with the turkey. All that remained were a few ramps. Ash told her the story about the time he climbed a tree and came nose to nose with a porcupine. When he finished, she was restless. She drank from the stream and headed for the ridge in the direction of the rifle shot. The fog had disappeared as surreptitiously as it had come. The sun was high and all the green in the world was rising toward it. She listened as she climbed, her skin and each of her senses bound together into solid awareness. Everything surrounding her, impinging on her, she felt and knew. She did not call out. Mama was here in these woods and the girl would find her, or Mama would find the girl by and by. Sunlight sliced through at an angle now, drawing a sharp breeze from below. The girl returned to the stream and to the cabin, but Mama was not there. She climbed the ridge again by a different route, always a different route so as not to leave a trail, and called out this time, her voice too high and bright. Worry tunneled like a mole through her belly. She crossed to the north into a hemlock grove. The breeze swirled behind her. More wind than usual, a change in weather, and sent the tang of blood to the back of her throat. There, in the middle distance, a dark shape on the ground broke the pattern of the ferns. She approached it and saw it was a turkey. One wing splayed across its body as if to cover itself in the shame of death. The girl scanned around her, skin prickling, eyes narrowed, nostrils flared. "Mama?" She listened through the wind sighing in the branches overhead, through the creaking of old wood, through the stirrings in the underbrush.